Hey, what's up, my friend? So, if you're looking at me right now and thinking, man, Rayner, you look a little bit different. Oh, what's going on, man? Yeah, so here's the truth, right? I'm actually standing up as I'm shooting this video here, right? So, my equipment somehow got a little bit of upgrade. My desk, actually my desk all along, it could, rise up, right? But I didn't use that feature until now because previously my cable was too short. When I tried to bring my desk up higher, the cable would kind of like snap. I lose my power. How silly I was, right? Back then, man, I got this table with this feature, but my cable is too short. So now that I have a longer cable, right? Yeah, I can, get this standing desk to move up. I can speak through the mic, look at this webcam, and I'm actually standing. And I think I feel more energetic, right, while shooting this video. It's yeah. So anyway, in this video over here, right, today I want to share with you my trading results. And for those of you who have followed me for a while now, you know that I actually am not very, comfortable, always, flashing my trading results, my P&L, because I don't want to, give off the wrong expectation. I don't want to be associated with the type of traders that, that's always, showing off how much profits is made. Look at my Lamborghini. That's not me, right? But sometimes I do get it that for others, right, who have not seen the results, they may not, really think that you can trade the markets. It's just some random, guy on the internet spouting nonsense. It's hard to, differentiate yourself from someone who trades and someone who doesn't trade. So, for example, this is one of the comment that I get, right? I think every few weeks or few months, someone will ask a question like this, right? This is from Love Cash, right? Show P&L statement. Yeah. Are you really a trader or just a YouTuber? So when I see, statements like this, my first thought that comes to my mind is that why does it have to be mutually exclusive? Do you go to someone and say, are you a father or are you an employee? Well, why can't you be an employee and a father at the same time? Why can't you be someone who creates content for YouTube and be a trader at the same time? Why can't you be even someone who sell courses and be a trader at the same time? In fact, I'm all three, right? I do multiple things. I wear multiple hats. I'm even nowadays maybe even a podcaster. I like to interview traders and people with interesting background stories. Why do you have to associate people with just one specific identity? Yeah, so I wear multiple hats, right? So yeah, that's me, right? I like it that way. I like novel things, trying different things here and there. And we have a comment from Firejet, right? Yeah, pretty nice guy, right? He tell him to just simply search my past YouTube channel. You can pretty much find the P&L statement. So one thing that really, I think this kind of brings me to my point, right? Often people ask me questions, leave a feedback, and my most direct answer would be, if you have a question for me, chances are that question, other traders have asked me previously, right? Do a search on my YouTube channel, on my website, tradingwithrayner.com, and you could probably find a very detailed answer, maybe in the form of a video or a blog post format. Yeah, on the comment section, I probably could just reply, a few sentences, and that's it. There's really not much depth that my reply can give you compared to some of my older videos and blog posts that I've done. So try doing a search for that and see if I've created content on the topic that you're looking for. If there isn't, right, then I will do my best, to help reply, if I do see your question and I feel that I can add value to your question. Yeah, but if not, do a quick search. YouTube and my website is pretty much the first thing that you want to do first. Yeah. So anyway, moving on, right, let's look at my trading results, right, that you're probably on this video here for. So today, right, I trade multiple trading strategies across different markets, and yeah, for this particular strategy or system, if you want to call it, this is a trading system that trades the stock market. You can see this system up about 21% over the last 1 year. You can see over here, this is my interactive broker account statement. And one thing to highlight is that almost every profitable trading strategy system that I come across, it's not going to go up in one straight line. It's not like some of this Forex robot that you subscribe to where the equity curve just goes, right, just one straight line, no pullback or whatsoever. No. Any trading strategy that actually works in the long run, there will be, it'll be like in an uptrend. It goes up, makes a pullback, goes up, makes a pullback, right? And pretty much something like this. Yeah, I don't claim to make money every week, every day, or every month. I have losing months period, as you can see in this equity curve over here. But in the long run, when you have an edge, when you have a proven trading system that works, your equity curve could look something like this. Maybe yours could be better, right? Where your equity curve is smoother, and whatnot. So for this particular trading system, let me just give you a quick overview. The idea behind this system that I used to trade, right, is pretty much identify stocks, right, that are in an uptrend. I wait for a pullback. Over here, I buy. And then when there's a bounce, a rally, I sell. You can see the concept is very simple. Buy the pullback, sell the rally, apply this in stocks that are trending or already in an uptrend. That's it, yeah? And the other strategy, right, over here, this is another account that I have. Interactive Broker allows you to have multiple sub-accounts. So this is the second one. This one over here, you can see this past 1 year up about close to 60%. So for this particular strategy or system, if you want to call it, I pretty much identify stocks that are already sort of like trending higher or just broke out. Let me see if I can get this blank screen. Okay, so pretty much for the second system, right, I identify stocks that are already trending up higher, that I buy, that I look to ride the trend up higher all the way until it shows signs of reversal, and then I sell. So for this second system, right, it's you can see over here, you might be wondering, man, Rayner, why is the return so high compared to the first one? So there's a catch to this, right? This particular system, right, it has higher risk. So it has higher return, but it has higher risk. This means the drawdown is larger as well. So this means when the market moves against me, I could give up, quite a huge chunk of open profits. And the reason why I trade multiple trading system is because I have no idea, how the market condition is going to be like, let's say, next year or 2 years later. So this is why I trade multiple systems that can take advantage of different market conditions. So let's say it's a bear market. Guess what? I will have a system, a strategy that will do well in the bear market. If the market is range or bullish, guess what? I have systems that also will do well in markets which are ranging or bullish. So this is why I trade multiple trading systems. And it's a concept that I learned from, other veteran traders like, Lawrence Benstop, who else? I learned from Cesar Alvarez, Nick Resch, all these veteran traders, right? They pretty much talk about this concept, and it really resonates a lot with me. Yeah. So to kind of like share with you some of the lessons I learned over, the last few months in trading. So some of the recent lessons, right? I have many lessons, throughout my trading career. If I'm going to share all this video, it will be more than an hour long. But just one of the recent lessons I learned is that, I'm always a student of the markets, right? So just a quick kind of like rundown to my own trading career / history. I started off with, trading indicators, right? Because it's sexy, right? You look for this line to cross below this line, you sell, cross up, you buy, and stuff like that. It's the easiest thing to kind of like get hooked into trading and make you think that that's all trading there is to it, right? And in fact, that could actually work, right? If you do if you backtest it, there are certain strategies could work, right, when just two lines cross each other and on certain markets. Yeah, so I started off with indicators, then I move on to chart patterns, the classical chart patterns, the more complicated, complex one like harmonic patterns. Then I move on to price action trading. Then that's where shortly after that, I also got involved with trend following. Then I got involved with systems trading, multiple trading systems. Then I got, trading systems on an intraday market basis. Then I have to start to, develop an API to run this intraday trading systems. And now I'm considering, moving to the crypto markets, for more opportunities. You can see that my trading career, it's really, it's never ending, because after you learn one thing, after you master one thing, or maybe after you realize this thing is not for you, you move on to the next. And that's what I keep doing, right? I learn one thing, I embrace it. If it works for me, I keep it, and then I move on to the next. And really, I'm always a student of the market. So one of the so-called struggles that I'm facing right now is like I want to move into the crypto markets, but I find it I have difficulty finding crypto data, clean, proper crypto data that fits with my backtesting software, which is Army Broker. So I'm still currently finding a solution for it. Another of my struggles right now is that I do run a couple of intraday trading systems, and I close the positions before the end of the day, before the market closes. I'm in Asia. I'm not going to wake up at 4 a.m. to close my position. So I'm trying to have this API to close the right positions, and somehow or other the API is still buggy. So all this has been going on. And you can see, really, I'm still a student, right? I'm always learning, figuring out new things each day. And I find that trading is actually kind of like similar to entrepreneurship. You must have this curiosity, this hunger to always try and test new things, because you never know, what could happen. So this is my own reflection over the last few months, and I find that, you always got to be a student of the markets. It started off with, passion, curiosity, interest, and now as I'm scaling up, right, I got to kind of like weigh the pros and cons. My time is limited. Which of the things that I tackle right now is the lowest hanging fruit, and I want to go for that. Yeah. And before I end off, I think Q&A. Yeah. So I think another question that I get also, this one over here is actually a quote, right, that that came to my mind recently, right? Basically talking about how you need to have an edge in the markets, yeah. And once you have an edge, right, discipline becomes a lot easier. And then some people, I don't watch WWE, but clearly I think he's a character in WWE. And a couple of you are asking me, what is an edge? Again, I think if you do a search on my YouTube in my blog post, you probably can find an answer. So since I'm shooting this video, I want to explain, right? So an edge is simply something, right, that you do repeatedly over time, right, that yields a positive result. For example, a casino, they have a mathematical edge over the players because the game is rigged in such a way where the probabilities, right, is in favor of the casino, regardless of what games you play. Yeah, so that's the edge of a casino. For high frequency trading firms, right, their edge is the speed, right? They can place orders so quickly, right, in and out of their trade so fast that, it's something that retail traders, we can't even do because we're not as fast as this algorithm. So their edge is largely speed. So if you ask me, for retail traders, your edge would mainly be, at least based on what I see, what I know, right, mathematical edge and emotional edge. So let me explain, right? So for the couple of trading systems I shared with you earlier, they are both based on math and logic / emotion, if you want to call it. Like, for example, the trend following strategy I shared with you earlier, why is there an edge? Because when price just breaks out to new high, many traders who are, inexperienced, not good at this, they think, oh man, Rayner, the market is so high, it's time to sell. And then I buy, right? And guess what? Sometimes when you buy, it goes even higher, so I can ride this trend up higher, right? Profiting this long-term uptrend while all these other traders are on the sidelines, or worse, even shorting it. So this is where, emotionally, right, I find that, emotionally, that trading strategy can be quite difficult to trade because you're buying high and selling low. Right, buying high to sell higher, sell low and cover lower. So same thing for the mean reversion trading system, or rather the pullback trading system that I shared with you earlier. When the market makes a sudden spike down or pullback, many traders will freak out. Oh man, it's a reversal, World War III. But people like me, I'll come in, I'll buy the pullback, I'll buy the spike down in the hopes that the market will bounce up higher and then I can sell on the rally. So I'm taking advantage of this emotional aspects of other traders, right? And that is my edge. And I can also quantify that based on the backtesting work that I have done. So anyway, if you want to learn more on how you can go about finding your own edge in the markets, right? I've actually written this guide over here called the Essential Guide to Systems Trading. I'll share with you how you can go about finding your own edge in markets, how to develop your own trading strategies, your own systems. I believe in that guide, I even share with you a simple trend following system that works, right, backed by data. So if you want to learn more, it's all in this guide over here, right? You can grab a copy, just click this orange button, enter your email address, and I'll send it to you for free. So with that said, right, wish you all good luck, good trading, have a great week ahead, and I will talk to you soon.